How you going, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to install TI climate control into a GU Patrol. Everything will be working, auto, and everything. At the moment I haven't got auto working yet. I need a few sensors first so I can get it to work fully operational. But at the moment everything's working fine. Inside air, outside air, and AC. Now I'm going to take you through everything you need to do for the loom to get it to work. Okay guys, I'm going to show you what you're going to need to do a TI climate control install. First you'll need a TI harness, dash harness. Depending on if you want to run full auto or not, will vary on what you do in the harness. You can run both options. You don't have to have all the auto features. I don't have all the auto features working yet. I need a few sensors, but I can easily run it without it. I'll show you what you'll need to run without and with. First of all, we'll start at the back of the unit plugs. This harness is out of a Series 4, obviously. The plugs are slightly different from Series 1, 2, 3, and 4. They changed the plug design. There's 3 wires here that aren't needed, possibly 4, depending on the car model you have. This is mainly for converting from manual to auto or digital controlled. First one will be pin 19. Yes, pin 19, which is a yellow with blue trace out of the main connector. On the second connector, you'll need a yellow with black trace and another yellow and blue trace, which are smack bang on top of each other. One's in pin 27 and 35. I highly recommend you get a workshop manual. It's a bit easier to work out what pins you're looking for, and it will help. If you're going to do as an overlay harness and not integrate it as like I did, you can tap into a lot of things from here. Red will be power. This green, light green, is AC control. There's a ground, which is solid black, and the orange, black, and pink are the door for outside air, inside air control. This comes down to whether you want to use 20% fresh air, which the TIs can do. It's just one wire that needs to be run in, but if you'll have to run the full plug for that, which will be all the way up to here. If you don't want to run that full plug, you'll just need to hook up the pink and orange wires. And if you want to run the full plug, you'll just de-pin the red wire from your original one, and you'll pin it into that plug and run this up there. Otherwise, you can take all that wiring out and just tap it into here. The green wire will be this yellow wire, which is in the main plug in position 4 on that plug. Number 4 is from the left there where the 10 is, top row, next to the ground, on the right hand side of the ground. That will go into that light grey. The thin black one can tap into the ground here. The solid red, which is your power, will go into the red with yellow. Also on the power end, you'll need to tap in this yellow wire, which will go into on the back of your fuse box, pin 4, connector B, in pin 4 location, which I can't remember which one off the top of my head it is. I think it's that. I think it's that bottom right by memory, without me flicking through the book to the actual connector page. The 2 blue and reds, you'll just de-pin, as I've done here. They've all been de-pinned from the original connector. They will go into the 2 mains here, which is number 3 and number 8. You'll just de-pin your original ones and you'll pin them into there. If you are running a STL, you will need to run this, which is a rear cooler switch, which goes behind the center console by memory, that will pin in the connectors in your kick panel there. If you don't have that, we can remove this completely, and this will get connected into your original air intake temp sensor, which will be just behind your glove box next to the center of the car. You can't miss that. You'll see it there. That's to tell the AC compressor when to turn on or turn off so the evaporator doesn't freeze. Blue with black stripe needs to be hooked up for illumination, and obviously the thick ground needs to be grounded somewhere, wherever you like, doesn't really matter. Door controls will have to go in off also. That just needs to get both got grounds. They just need to get grounded somewhere, and you'll need the motors or the whole heater box, whatever you like to do or easier for you. And you'll need to have this installed. There should be a spot on your airbox or on your evaporator in front of the aircon condenser part. There'll be a square spot. I can probably insert a photo of where it is. And you just cut that out and screw in the air amplifier or air fan amplifier. So the fan will run at its various speeds that it can be set. And the fan plug will just plug into the original plug. It's exactly the same. Nothing different there. The amplifier will have to be grounded as well. And that's all you'll need if you're not going to run auto control. If you're going to run auto, you'll need a coolant temp pickup, which can easily be done from behind the cluster, so the car knows the temperature of the water. You'll need inside air temp, which is the part that sits just behind the fascia, and outside air temp, which is these two wires, which are purple and green with yellow. If you do that, the sensor sits all the way at the front of the car. It's just in front of the grille. You can get the whole harness for that. That's what the sensor looks like. You can easily get them from TDs, mainly have them. TIs will have two of them, one for the outside air temp on the compass, and the other one will be for obviously the climate control. When I ordered mine, I ordered the engine bay harness as well as the whole dash loom to do that. You don't need it. If you're not going to run the auto features, you can pull all those wires out. They're all linked together. You can take them out. Also a sunlight sensor, so it knows the UV content, so it knows how to adjust everything. Other than that, that's all you'll need to do TI conversion. Thanks guys for watching.